and welcome to my vlog. Today I would love to answer questions that were asked about forgiveness. And before we go back to answering those questions, I want to put a reminder here of what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is the path to your freedom. It's just that simple. And you are not free until your world is free. If you didn't get that at the first vlog, this is the simple way to see forgiveness. Now, you understand that it is not for the other person, it is for you. You want to be free. You want to be healthy, and you want to have the life that you deserve. Now that we went back and checked on what forgiveness is, let's answer the first question, which is, how about if I am so proud that I cannot forgive? Well, this is the answer. When you are so proud that you cannot act the action of love, is that you have to heal that pride. First of all, I want to congratulate you to see that pride in your life. In this work, seeing ourselves is already half of the work is done, because you now has detached yourself from your ego. Your pride, when you are proud, you are not yourself, you are being your ego. Now that you see that, wow, I have to heal something. This pride is standing between me and life. There is a story that is not serving me. Somebody did something. From what that person did, I have a story that he or she did wrong to me, and I'm not going to forgive them. In that life, in that realm of right and wrong, you don't need to convince anybody. You are a winner. We all already are living that life. This is to move from that life that is right and wrong. Somebody did something wrong to me. I cannot forgive them. Here I am now very proud. And with my pride now, I cannot be whole and complete. That is most of us how we're living. This work is to get here, where you are not your pride anymore. You are not your frustration anymore. You can see that they are out there and you are here. And you can work on them. You can heal yourself by changing the perception that you have about what happened, which is when you change the story about what happened. And you can only do that when you go back to what happened and see that, wow, being in this person's shoes, I can understand where he's coming from, and you share yourself where you're coming from, and together you see how silly what happened was, and you laugh about it. Then you have healed your pride, you have healed what happened, and you have been the opportunity for another person to express themselves and to heal themselves. So this is where you want to be. In that life that is bigger than who you are, your thoughts, your emotions, and actions that people do to you. I hope that answered you and give you the strength, now that you see your pride, to know that you are not your pride, and that you can change the perception that you have over what happened. And to do that, you have to invite the person and share yourself in a way that they see an opportunity for them to also transform their lives. Now, The other question that was asked was, how about the person is not here anymore? For that one, this is my answer, is I guess that's why we have a confession person in the church, is that you go to somebody you trust to not judge you, and you tell them the story. How are you going to tell the story is very important. Is the story a story where we feel you complaining about what happened, being powerless about what happened, being right over what happened and somebody else is wrong? Or you are going to tell the story by saying, wow, this happened to me and this is what I understood about it. Now that I can see exactly why it needed to happen. And I am so happy that I can get the lesson from it. This was a gift in my life, and it opened my eyes. And from that story, you are now sharing what happened with so much love that anybody else that listened to it get healed and have the opportunity to go on with them in their lives stronger. So that's what needs to happen. If the person, your person that did something to you is no longer alive or not longer in your life and you cannot reach them, go back and tell the story in a way where instead of feeling frustration, you feel love for yourself and the other person. The other question was, how about what they did is so big that you cannot forgive? Well, that one is simple. If it was too big to happen to you, it wouldn't happen. It happened because it needed to happen. Nothing is too little to happen to us or too big to happen to us. Things are just happening and you happen to be present. And the gift is by you accepting that it needed to happen. Now, when I say that, I feel a lot of compassion for people who have very hard stuff happen in their life. I mean, they got raped, somebody beat them. I mean, there are so many things out there that make us suffer and say to ourselves, why me? To those people, I have a lot of compassion, but yet I'm asking them, it happened, they happen to be there, there is no right, there is no wrong, but there is definitely a gift behind it. And the minute you can accept that and go on with your life with your power back, I do believe that life is always asking for the master of wisdom and the lover in all of us to rise. And for that, you have to go back and reconnect and forgive so that you can be a master of your life and that you can come back and share with us and teach us what was the gift in your life. And I see you tomorrow.